What's up guys, Jimmy Chang here with Andrew and the family. I've got my son Ethan, my wife Winnie, and our dog Milo. And today we are riding the Aventura X, newly upgraded. There are some huge upgrades that we are excited to share with you guys today. Let's go find a place where we can hang out and talk. What do we have to expect from the Aventura X?
Well, they go 30 miles per hour, but they're governed, so you technically could unlock that. It also has 70 miles worth of range with 2 batteries.
Aventura sure has listened to the complaints that we had about their previous iteration, and they've made big improvements on these scooters. This scooter is beautiful. I have my baby blue helmet to match the sky blue Aventura X. Let's do a walkthrough from top to bottom.
We have big round mirrors, throttle on the right side with the kill switch. We do have an additional accessory added to this. This is the USB phone holder. Turn signals, and to turn them off, you just press the center. Horn on the left side. Another hydraulic brake lever where you can see the fluids. So these are very powerful brakes, same ones that you're gonna see on a motorcycle or a scooter. Upgraded headlight, and that's a lot brighter than the previous model.
The display looks really nice. It's pretty easy to read, except with direct sun, there can be some glare.
Keyed ignition right below the display. Laser cut keys. What's neat about this is there's a steering wheel lock, so you can lock it into place so people can't steal it. And as you heard, there's an alarm system on here. And then if you can't find yourself in the parking lot, moving down the center, this is where the horn's located. You also have the turn signal lights on the front. Plastic fenders, the upgraded suspension, which is stiffer, and then an alloy rim. A motorcycle grade brake disc with brake caliper. Underneath this cover, there's a VIN number in case you need to register it. And let's check out what's underneath the seat. Inside here is 2 batteries. Oh, this actually only has 1 battery. You have the option to buy a second battery, and the charger that comes stock with this is a 3-amp charger.
One thing to note is this in a normal scooter, like a Vespa gas-powered scooter, is where you would store things like a helmet, but here you can't because that's where the battery is. And that's why you have this, which is actually an additional item.
This is a basket accessory. There is also a helmet holder that you can purchase.
So this is the helmet holder Andrew's talking about. We'll go over that in more detail later. The normal kickstand, and then we've got the moped style kickstand.
And when the kickstands are down, it does disengage the motor, so you can't ride off with the kickstand down, which is a pretty sweet safety feature. There is a spot for some storage on the right side. This is a charge port to charge the scooter. If you're on the go, you can also slot your charger inside of this cubby hole. Turn signals and tail lights. If you're in a state where the scooter needs to be registered, this is a place to put your plate at. There's a 10-inch tire with a 2,900 watt motor and a motorcycle grade hydraulic brake system.
Now we have the sidecar version here. With the sidecar, I mean, the folks that have been in it, how does it feel?
It's nice, a lot of padding, a lot of leg room.
So it's big, it's spacious, it has a very vintage feel that fits right along with this scooter. The interior here you can see, that's all the room, and it's got this nice fabric that's double stitched. The seat is adjustable, but the cool thing is it has suspension.
The sidecar that we reviewed on the past, it didn't have any suspension. It was just made out of fiberglass and very small padding. This thing is a premium fill compared to the others, but the suspension is on the right tire. It looks really epic with the alloy rim and the white wall tire. You have a light in the front and a light in the rear. If you're riding this by yourself, the scooter does tend to try to lift up on this side because it's designed to have some weight in here. It's got 2 connection points. One is a side opening, and then the other mounting point is to the center of the frame on the front.
Something to note, the attachment points here for the sidecar, what they've taken is they've cut out holes into the body to accommodate the attachments. So it's a little bit on the rough side, but it's very sturdy the way the sidecar connects to the scooter.
You do need to lean into your bigger turns. So one thing that I found is when I'm turning right, I want to lean far right. And then if I'm turning left, I want to try to lean left. Small turns, it's perfectly fine, but it's those super tight turns that you need to just be a little bit cautious about. One additional thing that they've added with the sidecar is there's 2 emergency brakes, so you can lock up the front and the rear. And the emergency brakes work real easily. You just pop this in and then push it down and locks into place. There is 2 horns, so they've changed this. On the right side, it used to be like an ignition switch, even though you don't really need to ignite it. Now there's 2 horns. So horn on the left and horn on the right. The color of the scooter and the sidecar can be chosen in whatever colors that Aventura offers. You can mismatch them or you can match them all together. Let's go ahead and take a look at this extra accessory for helmets. So inside of here we have a title if we need to register it. We have a rapid charger which comes in a nice velvet case. The rapid charger is a 10 amp output, so it's 3 times faster than your traditional charger that comes with the scooter. The instruction manual and the regular 3 amp charger.
And I see myself using this for when I'm on the go and I get to my destination. I no longer need my helmet. I'll store it in there.
With this box, you should be able to fit your charger and a helmet.
Good brakes. Let's talk about the things that we like and don't like about the scooter.
It's comfortable, very spacious, lots of leg room.
You were riding that blue scooter by yourself.
Yes.
What do you like about the riding?
I don't normally ride these things, so it's actually pretty fun.
Yeah, it's a challenge to get her to ride these things. It's just not her thing. But when she saw these scooters, she said she had to give it a try. And I think you enjoyed it, right? Our son, he loves loud motorcycles. He just loves revving that engine. But I think Winnie's the opposite. Do you like the loud motors or do you like the quiet?
I like the quiet.
Ethan, what's been your favorite thing about these scooters?
Very classy. I like all the storage compartments, like this basket, that storage compartment right there. I like the feel of it. Ride's very nice. Kind of reminds me of my moped in Hawaii, but better.
And then Andrew, what do you love about these guys?
I just love the low maintenance, and the other thing is I like that Winnie wanted to ride it, because just like you guys brought up earlier, we always have a hard time trying to get her on scooters, bikes sometimes, but this one, she wanted to ride it, she was interested in riding it, and for me it's the aesthetics of the bike that really drives people and the ease of learning curve to pick this thing up.
Winnie, why would this scooter be great for mothers?
Because we can pick up our kids.
All right, and we forgot Milo. Milo, what do you like best about these scooters?
I like the wind in my hair.
He's a boy. Let's just talk about the things that they've improved upon from the previous version.
Biggest thing for me is the suspension upgrade. On the previous version, it was too soft that if you hit a bump or a pothole, it would bottom out real easily. There's none of that happening anymore.
Which way, right? Other thing is the noise, the creakiness of the previous version. It just sounded really plasticky, really creaky, not solid like you want from a premium device. Something that looks this good should also sound good, and that they've taken care of all that creakiness.
The other thing is the obnoxious noise that came from the turn signals. There's no more of that beeping noise. The headlight is brighter. The other thing that's been upgraded is the batteries are a little bit bigger now. So instead of getting 50 miles worth of range, you're getting 70 miles worth of range. 30 miles an hour isn't fast enough for you. You can make this go faster. Well, there's 2 ways to do it. They have an upgradable version that you can buy that goes up to 50 miles per hour with bigger tires and slightly bigger motors. And then the other thing is this is governed to go 30 miles per hour for safety reasons. If you do happen to unlock it, you can get faster, but it's not really rated for higher speeds.
It's probably equivalent of a 49cc scooter so that you can get the benefits that come with a 49cc scooter.
Yeah, because anything here in Colorado that's above 50 cc's, you have to register it. For being rated below that, you don't have to register these. And the other cool thing about it is this is DOT approved, so if you do need to register it, you have a title to take to the DMV.
All right, let's talk about the things that we don't like about this scooter, things that they could improve on the Aventura X.
When you're driving the one with the sidecar, it's weighted towards the right.
For me, it's the display gets washed out in direct sunlight. The cutting of the body to attach the sidecar to it is a little janky, but I assume that in the future it'll be a little bit cleaner. They were just rushed to get this out to us to review, so I think they just cut it as quickly as they could.
And for me, one of the drawbacks with this scooter is the speed. If you're just trying to go on regular roads and streets, it just seems a little too slow. I'd like for a little bit more speed on this scooter. And in that case, if you want to go a little bit faster, then you can get the upgraded 50 mile an hour scooter. With these scooters, you're not going to be like Fast and the Furious, but you are going to be super popular with the ladies. I mean, we just pulled over and we were having people stopping, asking us questions about these scooters, taking pictures of these scooters, just fascinated by the looks. And then when I told them it was electric, they were just blown away. Hard brake test.
Well, that thing is very interesting. You can feel like the right side wants to swing, so when you go to hard brake, instead of stopping on a straight line, your right side just wants to pull its weight forward. Yeah, very interesting. So with the Sidecar, you're gonna lose some range, but we put 16 miles on it today and we're not even down a quarter of it.
And that's just one of the 2 batteries.
Yeah, just one of the 2 batteries.
Who do you think should get this scooter?
It'd be nice to ride in the city. It'd look very cool.
I think like some of my girlfriends and I, we can go cruising on this. This would be fun.
That would be cool. A girl group ride.
They have a variety of different colors, and I definitely like the metallic silver.
Andrew, who do you think should get one of these guys?
Someone who wants low maintenance items. For me, I've owned scooters, I've owned Vespas, I've owned motorcycles, and I hate every single springtime pulling them out, adjusting them, doing the maintenance, having to do the maintenance before winter. So if you just love a maintenance-free item, this is the one for you.
And I think someone who's looking to keep that classic vintage look and feel, but also step into the future with electric. So if you have any other questions, check out our full written review on gotscooter.com. Thanks for watching, and when you guys ride, wear your safety gear.